Hey guys, for this video we're going to install these Pioneer 6x9 speakers in the 66. Going to go through that installation process, talk a little bit about the speakers. Right now it has some 20-year-old speakers that as soon as you just touch around they just fall apart and crumble. It's like, yeah, it's time. It's time. So these Pioneers, the model is TS-6900 Pro. You do get them as a pair. They're listed as 600 watts max, but probably the more useful or important number to you is the nominal power of 100 watts. They are 4 ohm speakers, which very common, and 92 decibel. So 6x9 speakers. Here is what the grill looks like. You see it has the open middle there. It's going to kind of look like this when it's all installed. All snazzy like. See how snazzy? And then with the kit, you're also getting a bunch of wire to hook it up. Luckily, we already got our wire run, so all we're doing is plugging and playing. Let's get outside, get the old ones out, get the new ones in. All right, let's see what we got out here. Get rid of these old 6x9s and back. Yeah, there they are. Just gonna need a Phillips screwdriver, maybe a little screwdriver to get these grills off. And they'll pop right out. The old speaker was actually up underneath and then bolted in when it should be dropping from the top. So I thought we'll go ahead and open up the hole as we're supposed to. You can see my crayon mark because it's the only utensil I could find that wasn't black or dark. Hopefully that works out good enough for us. Now, part of the box is your template. This is a little perforated thing you can punch out, and that's what I traced here. And because we're up underneath the window and we don't got much space, I'm going to try like a little Dremel tool to cut this out. Shouldn't be too terribly bad. We do got the metal underneath the package tray here. Well, finally got that. I'm trying to think, what's the word that means the opposite of fun? That was the opposite of whatever fun is. The package tray looks a little butchery, but the speaker's gonna cover that. I'm not too happy about that because that's not gonna get covered. Had a little slippage. And then there as well, I tried the little Dremel grinder guy, and it was just going to take forever. It was making a total mess in here, which is making me mad because I just got done cleaning because I wasn't planning on doing the speakers. What ended up working really good was an oscillating tool with the carbide bit for cutting through the metal. The hardest part was just being up underneath this window and kept hitting the window and the ceiling and everything else trying to get it in here. But that's what it looks like. And then if I drop the speaker in, I don't know if I can do this one-handed. Hold on. That's what it's going to look like. And then, of course, we got the grill. Let me get the grill. Drop that guy right on. Something like that. So you can see this one's going to stick out just a little bit. A little boo-boo there. But all I'm going to do, I'm going to get a black permanent marker and just kind of color it because you're not going to see that. This stuff's like cardboard anyways. And then this one's mostly blocked off depending how we kind of... you can just kind of barely see a little something there. We can adjust this a little over a little bit and figure it out. Anyway, at one point, because it was not fun, I was going to just undermount this like the other one was and just leave it alone. But this has such an open grill. You see everything if this was mounted underneath because the speaker wouldn't be there. So, I mean, you'd see the edges and everything. And it would just look all butchery and terrible. So, thought, okay, I gotta cut it all the way out. And then I thought, well, what if I just went and used the old grills because it's the same size speaker, but then this guy sticks so far up the cone guy, I had to do it this way. So we still got to cut out the other side. It came with the hardware, but I'm just going to use some self-tappers and just throw them in there. And that's what we're going to do next. Get it positioned somewhere so where at least I'm blocking as much as I possibly can. And throw those new screws in. Able to get both of the speakers all in and ready to go. I did do that little bit of permanent marker there. Look how close you got to get to see it. If someone's just peeking in the window, you didn't even see it there. Look, it disappears back here. So they look pretty good. It got that guy in. This side, there wasn't as much of a hole. That took longer. You know, you're hitting everything in here, trying to find a tool that can make a good cut like that. But I think the final install looks pretty good. It's super easy when you just plug in the spade connectors for running your wire. If you do have to run wire because you don't already have speakers, usually you would go like down this way under the sill there and then up you know, through the kick panel and the firewall over that way. Now, I already tested them out because I finished this last night, and I think they sounded really good. I was really impressed. I'm going to be changing out the front ones next. We'll be doing that at some point. But of course, I can't play it for you. It wouldn't matter because it matters, you know, the microphone on the phone, and I can't play music on here. It's not allowed. So there it is. Thanks for watching.